Let's dive into this. We're going to go through, we're going to look back at 2025, all of the things. There will be links in your material if you want more information on any item that we cover. But then we're also going to get into what's on the horizon. What do we have coming down the pipeline at us? So if you go to number one on page one of your materials, this is really it's the SAR data update. And so if you're into data metrics, or if you want to take a look at how SARs are being filed, what areas are your hotspots, really these are updates that are happening periodically. They give us access to some of those statistics. Again, filings if you look at previous years, they've been spiking right up to 2024. And really, it's leveled off from there. The big takeaways, I guess, if you look at the new data, is there's a lot of check fraud, which you might be experiencing right now, but then a lot of surging elder financial exploitation. So those were kind of the big takeaways from this year's data update. If you go to number two, sorry, I've got the wrong slide up here. So it's an interactive search tool, by the way, so you can actually slice and dice your own numbers. Go to number two. There is a new file finder application on the OFAC website. It used to be very stressful trying to find actual data, especially if you're doing research on that website. You couldn't get as easy access to some of the PDF documents that were out there, and there were all different types of content. They made it much easier to go in and do your research. So go ahead and check that out. That they updated that back in February. If you go to number three, this is one of the biggies from 2025. I would say we will all look back on this year and remember this update. So it started with the executive order designating cartels and some of the other criminal organizations in Mexico and in South America, and designating them foreign terror organizations. Now, this is a big deal. We will cover this in more depth in one of our later sessions today when we talk about managing your CTF risk, or you're countering the financing of terror risk. We're going to discuss this in depth, but there are a lot of things that change as soon as an organization is designated a foreign terror group. There's different criminal and civil liabilities that come to play here. So we'll get into it in more depth in one of the later sessions.